Hello guys, Silverplate22 here, and I have been away for a few days. I've just been, having a little bit of time off FIFA, as I guess a lot of YouTubers are saying at the moment. FIFA isn't the most exciting, as people are kind of waiting for FIFA 17, and also, there's a lot of the hype of Team of the Season, International Man of the Match cards and everything has died down, so I took a few days off just so I could get back into the spirit of it, and I really feel like I have now. So I'm back with a top 5 silver strikers. Now, if you haven't checked out any of the silver top 5 silvers from this series, definitely go and check it out. This is one of the last positional top 5s that I'm going to be doing, but I've got some other really cool top 5s coming as well. Now, the players that nearly made it, we've got 4 here. We've got Bradley Wright Phillips, who I obviously gave a really high score to, as well as Spalvis and Janssen. If you haven't already checked out the reviews of those guys, definitely go and check them out. Link will be in the description below. El Kabir also has been fantastic on a few years for FIFA now. He's absolutely awesome on this FIFA. The only reason he didn't get in was because the top 5 that I've got are just a little bit higher. It's as simple as that. These 4 players, I would happily put them in any team that I make. But, the 5 above them are just on another level for me personally. Obviously, really important to say, this is only a personal list. It's not like an official players with the best stats or anything. These are the players that I personally love the most. And, yeah, it's as simple as that. I mean, you've got players here like Janssen's great in the air. Obviously, El Kabir's nippy. Spalvis great in the air. Wright Phillips is an all-round player. But at number 5, we get into an absolute beast, and it's Marcus Riquelme. Now, a lot of people might not have actually used this guy. He's so cheap. It's absolutely ridiculous. In my review of him, I started to do him just because I didn't really think there was any players out at the time that I wanted to review other than him. But I wasn't expecting the most from him, to be honest, judging, his stats look good, but, I don't really tend to love players with low dribbling. But this player is absolutely insane. Only 2-star skill moves, everything about him, other than that, is absolutely amazing. He's got 86 shot power, 82 finishing, great agility, amazing in the air, makes the most amazing runs you have seen. He's always on the last defender, getting through. He's got the pace to get through on goal all the time. He's incredibly strong. How is he a player? He's like an MNEK style player. Absolutely awesome player. At number 4, we get into a player that you probably haven't heard me talk about very often. And it's Antonio Sanabria, who is obviously got a lot of hype about him. He's only about 19 or 20 at the moment. I think he might be just 20. But he's absolutely amazing. His silver inform card. He has got a gold inform because I think he got an upgrade. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But he is Paraguayan. I love Paraguay. It's a nation that I actually use quite a lot when I'm not recording. Just a lot of I like the underdogs, and Sanabria is absolutely amazing. His positioning is some of the best I've used on a silver all year. Absolutely amazing. Great finishing, decent strength, much faster than he looks. I feel like he bursts away from players a lot better, considering he's only got 73 acceleration. Super cheap, great in the air. Nothing not to love, to be honest, guys. Absolutely really good player. If you haven't already tried him, definitely go and try him. At number 3, though, we have a player that, to be honest, I hadn't actually tried him until about a month ago, maybe even less, and it's Harold Preciado, who, obviously, if you've seen my most recent silver-plated hybrids, he was in that, and he is absolutely insane. Absolutely quality player. So well-rounded. He reminds me of a sort of silver Drogba type player. He's so good in the air, he's quick, he's great finishing, great with his feet, great on the run. Power, you can power dribble with him. You can just dribble in general with him. You can pace dribble with him. He's really quality. At 95 agility on a player like this is ridiculous. Great finishing, great curve to his shots as well. I really like that. And he's a sort of total striker, and I really like that sort of really complete striker. And now as we get into 2 and 1, these are the big boys that I've used so much. First one being Moses Simon. A lot of people love this guy. He's one of the most liked players on Foothead as far as silver strikers go. He is absolutely ridiculous. So fast, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. It's just ridiculous. He's almost too perfect to be true, and he's practically discard now. 93 agility is insane. 89 balance just means that between those two, as well as his amazing dribbling and his pace, if you play the ball to him in a dangerous area, the ball's going in the back of the net because he's either going to take it round the player, or he's going to burst through with his pace, or he's just going to out-agility them. It's ridiculous. Makes some of the most amazing runs. Absolutely quality player. Love him. Can't describe how much I've used him. And he's only just beaten by my number 1. I guess a lot of you guessed it. It's Munir Mahrez. Now, look at those stats. How is that real? card stats of 86 pace, 83 dribbling, 78 shooting, 75 passing, and 70 physical. That is ridiculous. And then when we get into his key stats, he's got 90 heading, 82 finishing, 88 sprint speed. He's got the most amazing passing, insanely strong, fantastic dribbling, 86 ball control, 85 positioning. And you know what? I've got the next video that I'm going to do is my favourite false nines. And I couldn't decide whether to put him in as a false nine or a striker. And to be honest, the only reason I put him as a striker is because he's perfect in both the positions, and I could have done a coin flip, to be honest. Absolutely amazing card. The passing makes him so deadly. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and he's just always in the right place at the right time. You can cross it to him, you can pass it to him along the floor, you can play the ball on a lob through ball, you can do anything with him, and Munir is my favourite striker on FIFA 16. But that doesn't mean that he's your favourite striker on FIFA 16. So, who is your favourite silver striker on FIFA 16? There's so many players that are absolutely amazing as far as silver strikers go this year. This was probably the most difficult list that I've had to do so far. As far as the players that nearly made it, I actually had a list of 25 players that I had to whittle down to 4, which is ridiculous. I've never had to do that yet. Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It lets me know if you're enjoying stuff. Comment below, because that's the reason I do YouTube. And subscribe if you enjoy silver content. Cheers, guys.